it's just been what my calling is, and without it, I particularly wouldn't have, I just wouldn't feel good about living, finding my own clarity in the things that aren't definitive. God, I don't know how to answer this necessarily. It's just so much. My name is James Beck, and we are in my home, or where I create in my home. So the majority of the time when I start something, it just tends to be intuitive. The intention is just to be with the painting. So it's, what color looks cool? Great. And I get the brush and it's just, where's my hand gonna go? So none of it's ever planned. It's just, what does my hand do and how can I kind of adapt and be curious about the shapes or the colors? And for these types of paintings specifically, that's been what the whole thing is me being present with like a type of intuitivity that it doesn't have to be anything. And that can be kind of intimidating because wanting to define what things are can kind of get in the way of finishing. If I ever get a color that I really like, I have these cups and I don't want to waste any of the paint. So what I do is I'll get what I need on here, and then cool. Also, I actually started this the other day with a homie of mine for an art night, and I'm just happy to have this because it means I get to work on two things at the same time. But I also had a color that I was really stoked about, so I got to finish this one and put it on there. So I kind of work on multiple things just so, A, I'm working on multiple things, but also I give myself the opportunity to step away from something to where I can start something new and then come back, and then it doesn't feel as tedious or it doesn't feel as daunting. Being able to put something on to a canvas and not know what the heck it is, I don't think everything is supposed to mean something. I think there's so much space for interpretation, and even that's momentary, that's temporary. So for me to have an outlet that I don't even have an answer to sometimes means everything to me, especially when I'm looking back, because maybe it's a memory, maybe it's something that I needed in that moment, maybe it's something that I needed for 5 years later. It's so many things, and specifically for me, and for like what I want to help other people with, is just communicating that, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing it because it feels good sometimes. And most importantly, it calls to me. It's something that I don't know why, but I do it because it makes sense. And that is sense within feeling dread. That is sense within feeling wonderful. That is sense within feeling things that I don't even know how to really explain. But it means everything to me when I have absolutely no clue for what it means. And that's so awkward because we're supposed to have the answer to things, right? And this is the thing that just means so much that the only answer I have is just, that's what I feel.